Well, it's been a while since I've done one of these. It's been a while since I've done one of these CD unboxings. The last time I did one was with Bowling for Soup's Merry Flippin' Christmas uh, CD unboxing. But this time, it's a little different. And here, you can't really see it all because it's in a long box. This is MF Doom's Operation Doomsday. Now, this was originally released in October 19th, 1999, under the Fondulum Records, which was the record label he was signed to. It was also his first album under the MF Doom Monarch, whereas previously he went under the name Zev Love X as part of a trio known as KMD, which I think caused much damage, I believe it was. And his brother DJ Subrock, who died in 1993, and after the death of his brother, which was DJ Subrock's, he was on his own. So, yeah, this is the long box limited edition version, and was released under Metal Face Records, which was MF Doom's record label that he owned. And also, worth mentioning, this cover art was done by Jason Jagel, I believe that's how you say his name, who prior to this reissue, which was released in 2011, October 24th, 2011, he did the artwork for MF Doom's greatest album, Food, which was one of his best-selling ones. Now, of course, he did release a few more albums under different names, like Victor Vaughn, and even had the Mad Villain, the album, as part of the duo Mad Villain. But without wasting any more time, let's get to the art cover. This is the art cover. And as I mentioned, this one was done by Jason Jagel. Now, there's a few other versions of this particular album. There's the original one, which has the original art cover. There's a sketch one, and this one that I own is the Jason Jagel cover art. Now, it's also worth mentioning that the cover art was actually based on a scene from the 1967 television series Fantastic Four, and an artist known as Lord Scotch, I believe his name was. He was a graffiti artist, so he traced the scene and then recreated it and made the cover art. You can't really see it all because the box is so long. I might have to move my camera up. Hold up. Oh crap! This is gonna be a little bit hard. But there's the MF Doom logo, and this version of the cover art is morely to resemble, MF Doom himself, whereas the original cover art had the actual Victor Von Doom, which he did go by sometimes, like his Venomous Villain album, he went by Victor Von. And up there we got the Operation Doomsday. Here's the spine. It's really long, and it's the other way around. MF Doom's Operation Day. There's the Metal Face Records. There's that. It's so hard to focus. Come on, focus. There's that code. I'm not really sure what those product codes are, but here's the back cover. It's the other half of the image. There's let me unbox this real quick. It's strange though, because it doesn't, there's not much to the actual album. All you get, okay, there's not really much inside the box, but here it is. The jewel case. Comes in a jewel case. And another thing I forgot to mention is that KMD was signed to Electrico Records. The same record label that's got many other good artists, including Metallica, Motley Crue, Anthrax, AC/DC, and 21 Pilots. But here's the cover art. It's the same as the long box, except this time it shrunk down to fit the jewel case. Oh, and there's even the knot to the hoodie. Okay, here's the spine. which is the same as the the, the long box. There's all the tracks as well. And the back cover is actually the other half of the image. Yeah, this is one of the... Yeah, there's a... It says copyright 1999, so I think this is like a 25th anniversary release. There's even some skits on here. Some are even labeled as skits. There's the other part. Okay, let's open this up. And let's take the little booklet out. Much like the back, it's the other half, so you can... Hold up, let me show you. So you can like open this up and make it like a full-on image if you wanted to. But here it's got all the notes written down, all songs written and produced by MF Doom. Everybody wrote they own rhymes and did they own cuts. There's Bobbito. He was the owner of Fondulum Records. And Fondulum ended up closing down and made a compilation called Farewell Fondulum, and MF Doom was one of them. And here is the only part of the linear notes. There's artwork with some lines. MF Doom in a cloak. Give me time to read that. Don't mind. All right, now we're on to the CD. And before I get to the CD, I want to show you the back tray card. It's basically the front cover, except expanded a little bit. And it does not have the text. And it's just, there's just front cover without the text. Here's a CD, real quick. It's, again, the front cover. This time everything's moved in to fit on the CD. And it's in red, which is pretty cool. There's even some, like, the stuff you'll find, like the MF 2509 CD. Hey, you can see my reflection. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's going to be the end of this unboxing. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more unboxings or any gaming videos I do. It helps the channel out. And that's all I got to say. Have a good night.